She used his car as a canvas, unaware of the billionaire watching her every move. But little did she know, their chance encounter would unleash a love that would change her life forever. Neoma's life was a canvas of vibrant colors, yet muted by the grays of reality. She struggled to make ends meet, juggling multiple jobs to support herself and her passion for makeup. One morning, as she stood before the foggy mirror, frustration etched on her face, Neoma thought, why can't I just have a normal morning for once? Without hesitation, she pulled out her makeup bag and began transforming the luxurious car parked beside hers into her personal vanity. Unbeknownst to her, billionaire Ademola sat in the darkened interior, sipping coffee and enjoying the morning news on his phone. As he watched Neoma, a smile crept onto his face. Who is this young woman, and what is she thinking, using my car as a makeup station, he wondered. When Neoma finished and stepped back to admire her handiwork, their eyes met, and Neoma's face turned a deep shade of crimson. Oh no, I'm so sorry, she exclaimed, quickly gathering her belongings. Ademola smiled and introduced himself, his eyes crinkling at the corners. I'm Ademola, he said, stepping out of the car. And you are? Neoma's hands trembled as she shook his hand. I'm Neoma. I'm so sorry about the car window. I'll pay for any damages. Ademola laughed, his voice low and smooth. No need for that. I'm intrigued by your creativity. Tell me, what do you do for a living? Neoma explained her passion for makeup and her dream of becoming a renowned artist. Ademola listened intently, his eyes sparkling with interest. I have a proposition for you, he said, his voice filled with promise. I'm looking for a new personal assistant. Would you be interested in the job? Neoma's eyes widened in surprise. Me? Why me? Ademola smiled. I think you'd be perfect for the role. And I promise, your makeup skills won't go to waste. Neoma hesitated, unsure if she was ready for such a drastic change. But Ademola's charming smile and kind eyes put her at ease, and she eventually accepted the offer. As Neoma started working for Ademola, she quickly proved to be more than just a skilled makeup artist. Her wit, intelligence, and kindness won over Ademola's heart. Despite their different backgrounds, they found themselves growing closer, and their professional relationship blossomed into romance. One evening, as they sat on a beach watching the sunset, Ademola turned to Neoma and said, I'm so glad I was stuck in traffic that day. I wouldn't have met you otherwise. Neoma smiled, her eyes shining with tears. I'm glad too. Who knew a foggy mirror could lead to so much more? Ademola chuckled and pulled her close. I think it's safe to say that was the best traffic jam of my life. As they gazed into each other's eyes, Neoma knew that she had found her perfect match in Ademola. And he knew that he had found his perfect partner in her. Their chance encounter had brought them more than just a job, it had brought them each other, and a love that would last a lifetime. You know, I think I'm going to invest in a new mirror, Neoma said, her voice barely above a whisper. Ademola laughed, his eyes sparkling with amusement. I think that's a great idea. But for now, let's just enjoy the view. And with that, they shared a kiss, the sunset casting a warm glow over their love-struck faces. As the days turned into weeks, and the weeks into months, Neoma and Ademola's love continued to flourish. They traveled the world together, exploring new places and experiencing new cultures. Neoma's makeup skills improved dramatically under Ademola's guidance and support, and she soon became a sought-after artist in her own right. Ademola, too, found inspiration in Neoma's creativity and passion. He began to see the world through her eyes, and his business ventures flourished as a result. Together, they were unstoppable, their love and partnership propelling them to new heights. One day, Ademola took Neoma to a beautiful garden, where he had set up a special surprise for her. As they walked through the garden, Neoma noticed a familiar-looking mirror hanging from a tree branch. It was the foggy mirror she had used that fateful morning, now beautifully restored and adorned with flowers. Ademola smiled as he saw the look of surprise on Neoma's face. I had it restored as a reminder of the day we met, he said, taking her hand. And I want to ask you something special. Neoma's heart skipped as Ademila got down on one knee, pulling out a small box. Neoma, from the moment I met you, I knew you were special. Will you marry me? Tears of joy streaming down her face, Neoma nodded eagerly. Yes, yes, 1,000,000 times yes. Ademila slid the ring onto her finger, and they shared a kiss as the sun shone down on them. Their wedding was a beautiful celebration of their love, surrounded by friends, family, and the beauty of nature. And as they danced under the stars, Neoma knew that she had found her forever home in Ademila's arms. Their love story was one for the ages, a testament to the power of chance encounters and the magic that could happen when two souls connected. And as they gazed into each other's eyes, they knew that their love would last a lifetime.